Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hard to believe that it is September when you're watching this, hopefully. And I have not competed in any Patriot games yet in 2023, but that is about to change because it is Patriot Games weekend. We have a team event over in Palm Bay at the Palm Bay Police Training Facility. It is an awesome place. They have a shoot house, they have the tower, it's just, and the obstacle course. Ugh, the obstacle course. Such an awesome place, but this is the beginning of the season, so I thought I'd do a little gear video because there have been some small changes, some medium changes, not too many big changes, but we're going to talk about the clothing first. Nothing too special. It is how it has been for a while. We're going to use the Wrangler utility pants from Target. They were 20 bucks and they are fantastic. I wear them to the range every time I go out there. Regular cotton t-shirt, Patriot Games hat. They usually give us a t-shirt so that we don't look like the judges. I got the Under Armour boots. These are probably in their last season. I wear these to the range every time I go, and they're just starting to get a little permeable with the morning dew, especially when the grass is high. I feel like my feet are getting a little bit wetter than they had when I first got them. So, you okay, Scout? If you can hear a dog breathing, it's my dog breathing. I don't know why. So these Under Armours, they're probably on their way out. Plus, they don't grip very well. I've learned when we do the obstacle course and we have to scale the wall, I just can't get a good grip and my feet slip because there isn't that much grip on the bottom. So I'm probably going to bring a pair of like trail runners. I have a pair of North Face. They're supposed to be waterproof shoes, but they're more like a trail runner, and they've got some really good grip on the bottom. So I'm going to bring those. Darn tough tactical socks. They are what they are. They're nothing special, but they work really well and they're super comfortable. Moving on to the gear, you saw this last year. This is the HRT Tactical Arc Belt. They sent this to me. I did a review on it. I've used it in a couple of competitions thus far, where when I go to the range, we've got 3 pistol pouches over here, 2 rifle mag pouches. It is adjustable. I think I do need to drop it down a notch because when I made it, I still lost some weight off of my waist and it is just a tad loose, but I think we'll just figure it out. We'll wing it. Close quarter carry holster on the side of a Safari mid drop thigh rig. Keeps it nice and steady with the strap, the leg strap, because we are running and doing all sorts of things. I do need to find proper placement because it does hit my forearm, so I do have it maybe a little bit further to the front than your traditional belt because we are doing all those things with weights at our sides. Onto the plate carrier. This is again HRT Tactical with the rack, but I built this, or I bought it with my own money when I first started. Buy once, cry once. This thing is absolutely fantastic. The reason I love it is because of this maximum placard up here. 3 rifle magazines, and then I can put a pistol magazine on either side, which is great for when we use the tourniquet that I have down there. Basically our support arm is out and we cannot use it anymore unless you want to get a penalty. So what happens is at the end, right before you put your tourniquet on, your slide will lock back, you holster it, or you drop the mag, you holster it, apply your tourniquet to your support arm, and then that arm's out, and then you have to do one-handed reloads and put the slide forward and shoot, reholster, etc., with just your strong hand. So it's nice to be able to have a magazine holder over here on the right side so that I don't have to reach across my body. Got a couple new patches from Black Canyon. Other than that, this vest has been really awesome all the time. I've got some Shaw Concepts, I think they are, shoulder pads, just to give me a little extra padding because it is heavy. You know, it's heavier because it has to meet a minimum weight, and we're running and doing all sorts of things. But one of the things that I got, I think at the beginning of last year, were these RX Plus plates, and these things have been a lifesaver. I mean, literally. My vest total was 20 pounds with the Spartan Armor system. These are 3+ plates, and this is just a training plate. but the difference is weight. So this made my vest about 20 pounds. This dropped it down to 15 pounds. So really nice having less weight to carry around, to move around when you're running and whatnot. These are non-ballistic rated. They are strictly for training and competing purposes only. And these are actually ladies plates, because when I weighed my vest, this gave me the closest weight to 15 pounds, and I think I was like 15.1 or 15.2, and just right over that 15-pound mark, and it absolutely perfect. So we're gonna move on to the weapons and the ammo, but first, something that is definitely new this year, we're going with Axel Ear Pro. I'm ditching the over the ears. I've been wanting to get in the ear buds for a while, and I've been seeing one of the guys that competed in the Patriot games. He was a recon Marine, and I started seeing him for all these Axel ads on social media. So I reached out to him and I said, which ones do you prefer? And he said the X-Core. So I picked them up during one of their sales over the summer, not affiliated whatsoever, paid with my own money, and I've been wearing them to the range. They're getting the noise canceling to turn on for me has been a little bit difficult, but even when it hasn't been on, the sound mitigation has been pretty good with the foam. So I just need to tweak them a little bit so that I can get that noise canceling on, or the amplification on, and so far so good. It's definitely nice. It's cooler not wearing the over the ear protection, but I'm gonna bring them as a backup should these die, because they only last I think 4 or 6 hours. So if I have them on, when you're watching the other competitors, you want Ear Pro on because it is loud. So I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna bring my over the ear. We'll make do. On to the weapons. The biggest change, I guess, there's two big changes. One is I got a new concealed carry. This is the P365X. Put it on the channel numerous times. We do have a concealed carry portion. It is usually through the shoot house, and it is such a fun time, but I'll be running this through there. And I do not have a red dot yet. I'm probably gonna get the Holosun 407 or the EPS carry. I'm not sure which one, just because it's a direct mount. But yeah, I really like this weapon. It's nice and light and compact for the Florida summers, and that is the new concealed carry. That's in a close quarter carry holster. Again, it's an appendix holster. One of the other changes is the competition gun itself. I still have the for the left hand, the thumb rest, the gas pedal, but now that I'm shooting right-handed, I just leave that gas pedal off. This is a regular slide with a Parker Mount Machine Comp and a Leupold Delta Point Pro. That is the big change. It shoots really, really flat when I use the 150 grain Federal Syntech. It's a heavier weight projectile, a lot less recoil, and it's just a great, great combination. It shoots super flat. I had the regular SIG slide with the SRO, and I just didn't like not having the front and rear sights to help me know my elevation. I had a bad result with just the SRO and no back sight, no rear sight, and I wanted to do something different. So that's that change. And I guess one of the other big changes this year is I have a suppressor. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run it, because when we shoot in the Patriot games, we usually are at a firing line with other competitors. So if I use a suppressor, it's not going to do much for sound. It might do a little bit for recoil mitigation, but other than that, I might run it when we are shooting solo. So that is that. And then I have a regular Magpul stock on the back. That is something a little bit different because I was messing with my sling placement. So that's going to do it. Nothing super crazy in terms of new gear, but I'm pretty happy with my setup. I've been pretty happy with my setup. I just need to work on me. That's going to do it for this one. I'll make a couple of videos at the Patriot Games. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll see you at the games.